Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. What you're watching is a brief update and important PSA regarding Filmatic, involving a subject which I do not take lightly. Let me quickly get the lighter things out of the way. Filmatic is actively being worked on and has not been abandoned. Simply put, many of us are busier than ever as we progress further into our adult lives. We're not fresh-eyed and bushy-tailed freshmen in college anymore. I'm in a master's program. Casey's in a band in the big city in Philadelphia. Everyone has jobs. Everyone's doing things, So, having said that, Filmatic means so much to me, and I really view it as an extension of myself and my relationship with my friends. And I mean to continue that in perpetuity as often as possible. This podcast is a personal project for which I make no money for, nor do I wish to whatsoever. So thank you all for your continued support, even through our multiple seemingly finalities and cancellations. We have many things in the works for you, and for that, please refer to the Instagram. Now, speaking of Filmatic being an extension and reflection of myself and my close relationships, that brings me to an unfortunate PSA. In the coming week, effective immediately, certain episodes featuring a certain former guest will be made private/deleted. For the sake of privacy, I of course will not name that guest, though they have not appeared on the podcast in 2 years for the record. This guest apparently does not want their name to be associated with Filmatic any longer, specifically due to the Palestinian flag featured in our logo and our support of Palestine. This revelation, of course, made the feeling mutual, and let me be clear, I want to definitively say the following, if it somehow hasn't been clear in the past. I, myself, and Filmatic in totality completely support the people of Palestine and vehemently oppose Zionism and the ongoing genocide and war crimes that continue and have been occurring long before October 7, 2023. If you have an issue with that as an audience member or otherwise, I implore you to unfollow us and me, don't speak to us and me, and go fuck yourself. Everything is political, and we, more than ever now in our current landscape, need to educate ourselves and draw lines. There is no such thing as entertainment or art that does not acknowledge and commit to this concept, and that includes this podcast. I could rant about this concept for hours, but for now, you get the gist. It saddens me that an entire season, as well as good memories of the past, have to go down the drain. But there are more important moral issues and principles which decency calls for us to stand for and advocate on behalf of. Thank you for your continued support. We will have more Filmatic coming to you as soon as possible. Be well, be safe, and free Palestine.